Hey guys, welcome back to the Moxie Ram. It's day 8 of Stitchmas, and we're gonna jump straight into it. So, here's the box again. Let's open it up. And day 8 is a long package. And this is it. Oh my gosh, after that we only have 3 more. No, wow. Why is my math way off? We have 4 more. So we have 9, 10, 11, and 12 is a good chunky one. 12. And then that's it. That'll be it for Stitchmas. This is really nice. I know I watch another YouTuber, Summer, with Summer's Tips and Stitches. And she gets I forget what it's called, but from, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But I'll enter the information here. So she gets that big drawer set, and each day, for I think all 25 days of Christmas, there's a box open, and she goes through and she posts a video pretty much every single day. Maybe I'll try that next year. But this year, it's my first time doing daily stuff, and we're gonna stick with the 12 for now. So, back to business. We have day 8. Let's see. What does she sound like? I have no idea what this is. I would think it's knitting needles because it's such a big box, but this all seems to be crochet focused, so I'm not sure. But I have been thinking of getting into knitting, because I did see a big book that has Outlander patterns, but they're all knitted. And all of the accessories in Outlander are knitted, and I would love to be able to recreate some of those items for myself. I know there are some crochet supplement patterns, but it doesn't look the same. And, you know, I have so much time in the world to do crochet. Why not add another hobby and add knitting? But I really do want to knit. So if any of you guys know some good knitting needles, I know for crochet, I pretty much have the one set of crochet hooks and I am in love with them. They're the Clover crochet hooks. The ones with the grips on them, so I have these. So it came in a set, which I love. I love sets because I just buy it and then I have one of everything I possibly need. And then there are a couple of them that I've bought separately because they were big hooks for chunky yarns. But I love those hooks. So if there is an equivalent set in knitting needles, I understand there are long knitting needles, short knitting needles. There's the looping knitting needles, loop knitting needles, something like that. You know, the ones with the wire between, kind of like the Tunisian crochet hooks kind of stuff with the wire between them. I understand there's all that, but I just want a good, reliable set of knitting needles. And I'm looking at the Clover bamboo just because Clover is reliable, and I'm a sucker for continuing buying the same things. Okay, so, oh, I didn't give you guys a peek in. I don't think I did it for yesterday's either. But here we go. A bunch of wood. There's lots of wood. I can't even tell what it is yet. So we have this. I don't know what it's for, but it's a long wooden piece and it has house designs all over it. So it's the ones, there we go. Ta-da. It has these 2 hooks and then it has these. There's no holes or anything else on it. And then we have, oh, okay, we're getting somewhere. So this, speaking of like the Tunisian crochet hooks, is a Tunisian crochet hook. It is very long. It is honestly not straight. So I don't know if you guys would be able to tell, but it's kind of curved. Like if I spin it, you see how it's going way up and then way down? Because it's a little warped. See, it's curved this way. This is a Tunisian crochet hook, super long. I don't know the size. Oh wait, it's a 5mm, a size H crochet, Tunisian crochet hook, and it has a little ball at the end to keep your loops from sliding off. I like it. I haven't had much experience with Tunisian crochet. I do have a set of Tunisian crochet hooks, but I haven't really made anything with it, unfortunately. Okay, so we have this, and then we have the instructions. So it's going to be a wall hanging, and it looks like a little truck. So there she is. It's a little truck. It's got little baubles of some sort in there. Truck over snow with some trees, and then the fringe at the bottom. So it doesn't provide you with the yarn, but it does suggest to use, I love this yarn, 7 ounce skeins. You need 1 in ivory, 1 cranberry, 1 dark olive, 1 taupe, and 1 black. And then yarn ID 5 ounce skein, seal 1 skein. So there's a couple. So it's got some I love this yarn, yarn bees, and that's it. Oh, well, I won't show you guys the pattern. But it's Tunisian stitches. Bubble stitches. It doesn't come with the yarn though, which is a bummer. I mean, I do have yarn to spare, but it would have been nice if it came with all the supplies. Just like for the nativity, it gave me a certain amount to at least make some of the characters. So it would have been a little nice if it included some. But it provided me with a pattern, and then these pieces, I'm assuming this one goes at the bottom to give it some weight. Then you hang it on there, and then it gave me the Tunisian crochet hook. So, that is day 8 of Stitchmas. We have 4 more days after this. And then I'll be back to my routine Mondays. I don't really have anything else for you guys unless I have time, as I said yesterday, to record myself opening the Yarn Swift. But if I did have time, here's the video. Hey guys, so it turns out I do have a little bit of extra time to record something in addition to me opening day 8 yesterday on day 7. But I have a small gap in time before my husband and daughter get home and start causing a ruckus. So I figure I will show you guys opening the Yarn Swift. I don't know if I'll get to actually use it, but I'll show you me opening it. And then I also wanted to share a new yarn store. So today for work I had to drive all the way up an hour away from me to do an assessment in Livingston Manor, New York. On the way back I stopped at Monticello because I looked it up and there was a yarn store called Knit One Needlepoint 2. So this is the bag. Of course I bought something from there. They have their little sticker on there. So it's at 366 East Broadway in Monticello, New York. The shop owner was a very nice lady, super helpful. Most of this, I want to say at least like 85–90% of the store is filled with needlepoint tools and threads. But if you go into the store in the back left corner, they have a nice section of yarns. They have some hand-dyed yarns, they have some bamboo, cottons, acrylics, they have wools. So it was a nice mix of a bunch of different ones. I feel after I've gone to the only 2 yarn festivals, fairs, that I've been to, I am now striving to get quality yarn. It's pricier, way pricier than Michael's, Joann's, or Hobby Lobby, but it is so nice. So I know it's been a slow progress of me actually using any of this, but now that I have my Yarn Swift, I will make them into cakes and they will be more easily used. Anyway, I did spend a pretty penny in that store and I only bought 3 balls of yarn. So it's a ball, right? If it's like this, it's a ball. I'm assuming. Okay, so this one, it's a little tangled here. I did get 2 balls of this. So they look completely different, as you can tell. They look like they'd be 2 completely different colorways, but they are not. So this is a German brand yarn. It's called, oh gosh, I don't even want to say what it's called. Schopel? Alright, well, it's a German brand yarn. You can kind of see it there. There you go. So this is their line called Crazy Cotton. It is 100 grams. And it's 100% organic Greek. Oh, maybe it's Greek and not German. Organic Greek cotton. I don't know. I'm sorry for my lack of knowledge in what country this is from. But it is a beautiful yarn. It is really soft. So it's cotton. It's got tons of colors in here. And what I like is that on the back of the label, you can see it kind of shows you what colors are in there. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up accurately, but it kind of shows the variation. And it's tweed, which who doesn't like a nice tweed? So I think I can get 1 good shawl out of 1 ball of this yarn, but I bought 2 just in case because it seemed a little on the smaller side. If I can make 1 shawl with each, perfect. 1 can always be a gift, right? But it's really, it's soft. Usually I'm used to cotton yarns being kind of rough and scratchy. This one's not. And then I also bought 1 of these. I could not stop going back to this. So I had grabbed it, then I put it back, grabbed it, put it back. It's also by that same brand as the other one with the little kitty hugging the ball of yarn. But this one is called the Zauberball. Zauberball Stark 6. Oh yeah, there you go. Made in Germany. I was right. And this one is, let's see here, it's 150 grams. It's a little, I'd say this is maybe fingering, because this is pretty thin. It's a pretty thin tweed. You can see it there. The other one was definitely thicker, as you can tell. So this one's a little more worseted, maybe very thin worseted or thick DK. This one seems like a very thin DK or a thicker fingering yarn. But it's 150 grams, 400 meters. And I'm trying to look for what it's made out of. Oh, I like that. It has a little warning box right here in the red square. And it says knitting can be addictive. So I haven't gone into the knitting world, but crochet is definitely addictive for me. It is, where is it? Say what it's made out. Oh, okay, here we go. It's 75% virgin wool and 25% nylon. So it does have that wool feel to it. It'll be a nice warm garment. I have no idea what I'm going to make with this, but I could not pass up on these colors. I mean, come on. With spring coming around, before we even know, before we're even ready for it, these are spring colors. So these were a little more warmer tone colors, a little more fall winter-esque. This one, spring and summer. Although it's wool, so I don't know how good it'll be for summer. But my goal is to make a thin shawl with this. Maybe one with a lot of like holes in it and breathable. Use a bigger hook to get it a little more blowy. But I thought this was really nice. This one also shows the different colors that are in this ball. And as you can see, they are absolutely gorgeous. There you go. You got pretty much every color. You got your pinks, your blues, reds, orange, yellow, and green. And there's even like a tiny smidge of purple hidden in there, which is my favorite. So that's what I bought. So if you guys are in the area or driving by, stop at this store. Very nice. Very nice yarn in the back. Not a huge section, but enough. And very nice customer service. It was well worth the stop. It's about 30 minutes from me, so which is not bad. Neither is the Grumpy Goat, that other one that I told you guys about over in Port Jervis. That one's about 30 minutes as well. So I may not have one here in Middletown, New York, but it's not too bad, I guess. I think it's probably good, because if I had a local nice hand dyeing store by me, I'd probably go broke, because I would be buying there all the time instead of buying the affordable yarns at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's. On to the Yarn Swift. I'm really hoping this thing is intact. Went a long way from India. I saw, it's nice seeing things tracked from cross country, or not cross country, but cross seas. You see where it stopped, and there was a stop in Germany. There was, I don't remember where else, but I know Germany stood out to me. And then smack over in the US. These are all the pieces. I'm hoping this has enough weight. So I really wanted it to have a heavy bottom, because that of course is what's going to hold it in place, keep it from moving around as you roll up your yarn. Alright, so we're gonna open this one, because this one's clearly the base. That way I can build it as I go. Let's open it up. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This is pretty. So this is the base. It's a very nice, smooth looking wood. First I want to make sure everything is intact and worth sharing the information with you. Alright, so this is the top opening portion where you put your yarn. Voila. Very nice color. Nice wood. Yes, I did just smell the wood. That like nice new wood smell. I can't be the only one that does that. Come on. Alright, let's open this up. Alright, so this I'll figure out. Trying to keep it where you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Let's open this one. Alright, so this is probably the base portion. And then this I'm assuming is the top. Oh no, this is the locking device. Oh, okay, okay. So this must go in there. Alright, let's see. Can I figure this out without looking at the picture? From my memory of what it looks like? I hope so. So this screws into there. Gonna hold it onto the base. Alright, so I'm already seeing a little bit of an issue. I'm hoping it's fixable, but it seems like, I don't know if the screw is put on crooked or the base part is put on crooked, and I was hoping it was the screw, but I'll show you guys in a second. Let's see. Alright, so I mean, if I screw it on really tight, I'm just afraid I'll... Alright, well, if I screw it on really tight, it kind of straightens itself. But my issue was at the bottom, where it joins, it wasn't screwing in straight. So there was kind of, if I loosen it... Oh, no, I think me forcing it in kind of straightened it out. But there was a bigger gap on one side than the other, so instead of it sitting straight, it was kind of at a tilt. But after really screwing it in there, it kind of straightens itself out. Alright, we'll let that slide. And then, let's see, I'm assuming this goes something like so. I thought I ordered the rosewood, to be honest. You know what? They might have sent me the wrong color now that I'm looking at it. I'm trying to find my receipt on my email. Okay, so you guys, I don't know about the seller, but it was a delayed shipping and they sent me the wrong item. So I had ordered the antique color, the antique Swift, and I'm going to show you a picture of what that looks like, and you will realize it's not what I received. So if you look at the antique, it's a dark wood, and it looks antique, as the name implies. This is not antique colored. This looks like their beechwood. So if I go on here and I go to the Beechwood Swift, looks closer to this, which is what I got. So I definitely wanted the other one. Now that I'm looking at the photo, I definitely still want the other one. And the other one cost more money, so I got charged more and I didn't even get the one that I ordered. But let's finish building this so we can see at least what it looks like. Oh, so alright, so I was going right. So this goes there. This one goes this way, and you just slide this on here. This goes like so. Well, I guess I didn't have to have this on there as I screw this in. That pull goes there, this goes here, locks it in place, and then this goes up there. You can kind of just use it like this. It kind of has a little divot, I guess where the screw sits. You can see the divot in the wood there. It's like a little indent where this screws into, and this sits on top. Let me bring you guys up a little so you can kind of see what I'm working with. That's really disappointing. I'm really disappointed after waiting this entire time for this to get here. You got your little needle points in here. Hold the yarn up, I'm assuming. I'm new at this, never used one, so. And you just pull out little legs like this. And if I'm doing something wrong and you guys, oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Never mind, I am doing something wrong. So you push this down together to stretch it out. That's it for that. So I'm not going to use it right now because I'm kind of running low on some time, as I told you guys before. But it's a shame because it is a very sturdy piece. Although up here it kind of has some dirty marks on it. I don't know if it's dirty or if it's just from like them screwing in the pieces. You can't really see it on camera. But it does have several gray smudges. They're all located by the little nails. So I'm assuming as they built it, maybe the oils and stuff got on there. I don't know. But it's really pretty. But I definitely want antique look. It'll go better with my background because I have so much dark furniture in here and I kind of just wanted something more antique looking. And the reason I got this table standing one is because sometimes I like to crochet on the floor or even in bed and over my room. I don't have anywhere to use the desk clamp ones. So I wanted one that's a little more portable, kind of just sit on my desk, and then when I'm not using it, I don't like to leave things clamped to my desk, I can put it up on my shelf back here and it would look like a nice aesthetic piece in the antique wood that I originally wanted. Not this brighter wood. Everyone's got their own styles, but for me and what I wanted it for, I feel like this just looks like an unfinished, unstained piece for my own setup. I'll give you guys an update on the whole situation with that. But other than that, that's all I had for you guys today. So thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for leaving me some comments. I love responding. Hit that bell icon so you're notified when I have new videos. And as always, I will see you guys tomorrow.